Hello, lovely people. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing fine, and I really do hope you're doing well. My name is Nwadiutochats. If this is your first time here, you're welcome, but if you keep coming back, you're much appreciated. In this video, we're just going to be sharing, as parents' guidance, what our greatest fears are towards our children. You know, when you begin to have children or you have any child at all under your own supervision, there are these fears you have. You know, I hope he doesn't fall down and scrape his knee. That is for little children. Then as they grow older, you're just hoping that they just make the right decisions or the right choices. You just pray that they don't go out there while in school, while with their friends, and not just be stupid, if you know what I mean. So we are always just hoping that they don't come home with some news, or they don't just get arrested, or something wrong or evil so big happens to them. That is big negatively though. So there are these fears we have tucked up at the back of our hearts, tucked up somewhere in our head, which was born either from our own life experiences. You know, you might have gone through same, and you're just hoping that your child doesn't make the same mistake that you made. And then that fear is there each time. Say, Mommy, I want to talk to you about something. Or Daddy, I want to talk to you about something. You're just hoping, please, let it not be that. Or because of the kind of environment that you people stay at, or the environments that they are exposed to, there are many vices, many things happening around. And just from you watching the news or listening to some things, you're just telling yourself, man, I just hope my child doesn't end up like this, or I just hope my child is not exposed to this type of thing. You are just wishing and hoping and silently praying. I know at some point in time in our lives, we had these fears. Some of us still have those fears. So today we're going to be trying to see how can we tackle these things. First things first, it is just a fear. It is not the reality. And our thoughts, our beliefs create our reality. So if we keep thinking this wrong thoughts or this negative thoughts, and then we begin to believe it, we realize that it will actually happen. So we want to be careful about the kind of things we are dwelling and pondering about when it has to do with our children. Then you want to proceed to have these conversations with them. You know, one of the videos that we had posted some weeks ago, the link is going to pop up now. We talked about sharing our life experiences. Now, this is one of the reasons why we want to share our life experiences with our children. You could go the way of making it a case study. So you just paint a picture or a scenario of these fears that you have and ask, what would you do in this situation? Or what do you think the person in the story should do? And you hear them speak. You also make your own contribution, and you keep tweaking the story from time to time. Keep tweaking it and keep dishing it out to them, and hear them say these things. Know where they stand when it has to do with those fears that you have. So if they sound like they might make the mistake, or your fears might come to pass, then you want to begin to correct them about these things and how to make the right choices. Then finally, just continuing from the first point that I made, the law of attraction is real. What you focus on continually, you become, you have, you attract what you think about deeply, continuously. So if you keep thinking deeply that this is going to happen to your child, or that your child is going to end up making the wrong decisions or choices and ending up this way, then most likely your child will end up that way. So you want to be careful about the kind of thoughts that you have towards your children, because even the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So you don't want to be thinking some kind of thoughts. Correct the thoughts you have towards your children. The Bible says, the thought that I have for you are of good and not of evil, to bring you to an expected good end. So if our Father is thinking of good thoughts towards us, why do we want to prefer to have negative thoughts towards our children? So be like our Father. Let's try to cultivate the habit of changing the kind of thoughts that we have towards our children. And finally, on this note, I would say, cast all your cares upon the Lord, for He cares for you. We cannot overemphasize the place of prayer. You have those negative thoughts, you have tried to change them, you have tried to think positively, but it keeps popping up. Then commit it to the Lord. Tell the Lord to help your mind, to help your thoughts, and then to help your child to make the right choices at all times. He should also grant you wisdom. He should grant us wisdom on how to parent our children. I hope these tips were useful and helpful. Please share with us in the comment section what fears you have about your children or concerning your children. If you've been able to deal with those fears, please share with us the fear and how you were able to deal with those fears. Your comment just might save a life. Thank you very much for listening to this video, and please do not forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up for me and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm going to be seeing you all in the next one. Bye bye.